Divine Mercy, Sister Maria Faustina. Another example of simple devotion to the Chaplet of Mercy, recited by a dying person at the hour of death, and which has a promise of a holy death in the state of grace attached to it. Also, in this case, there is an opportunity to exercise works of mercy, so they cannot be an so there cannot be a necessary condition to obtain the graces connected with this kind of devotion. It should be noted, however, that the recitation of the chaplet is an act of mercy in itself, since, while saying it, we beg mercy not only for ourselves, but also for the whole world. We're talking about a person dying for goodness sake. The devotion is integral if, besides specific acts, it also comprises the attitude of mercy necessary to obtain the promised graces. Act of mercy can be realized in three ways: through deeds, words, and prayer, as Jesus told us. Trust and works of mercy. In the vision of 24th of, well, now they're after going away from the person that was dying. This is what the Jesuits tend to do: fly over things and leave you kind of slightly confused. When we get going to Christian TV, we'll do a book about um, Sister Maria Faustina, and it'll be straightforward. There'll be absolutely none of this sort of confusion that this crowd that wrote these Jesuits. In the vision of 24th of October 1936, Jesus showed a new role of the image of the Divine Mercy. According to previous visions, the image was the object of worship and a means of obtaining graces. In the light of the vision, it is a sign reminding us to perform works of mercy. Thus, the honour given to the image alone, without exercising mercy through deeds, words, or prayer, is not the act of devotion required by Jesus, because it is not the act of devotion required by Jesus, because it does not entail the graces connected with worshipping the image. Well, we're not talking about working. You say it on the rosary beads. What are they yapping about? As far as I'm concerned, they're astray from the point. As we can see, the veneration of the image, part of an integral. No, people don't be doing what they say. I say the Chaplet of Mercy every day on the rosary beads and prayer for a lot of people and all the rest of it. But we'll do a book and it'll be more straightforward. It won't be confusion like this. Thus, although acts of mercy do not constitute the very essence of the devotion, here they are making all sorts of causing confusion to people, contrary to trust. The conditioned necessity of their performance makes us practice love for our neighbour. In this way, the devotion is part of the traditional Christian observance, which has been carried on for many hundreds of years. Now we would like to present and analyse the various forms of the devotion to divine mercy. The distinctions will be based on special promises generally applicable not only to Sister Maria Faustina, of course, they don't give her a first name, and know how to do that kind of thing, but also to all those who practice their devotion. Just the beautiful novenas from the diary, the litany to the Divine Mercy, or the prayer O brother and water, can it be included among the forms of devotion to divine mercy? We'll include it whether you like it or not, Mr. Jesuits. I say it and I don't need any of your analysis. I think it's too much paralysis with you. I'm reading it, but you can see that I don't support their views whatsoever. There we are, a lovely little picture of a lad going to confession, and the priest is hearing his confession, and Jesus is there. The priest is acting in the place of Jesus, and it's from the diary of a Saint Maria Faustina Kowalski. That's what she's called in this proper order. And it's the diary. Today the Lord said to me, daughter, when you go to confession to this fountain of my mercy, the blood and water which came forth from my heart always goes down upon your soul and enables it and ennobles it. Every time you go to confession, immerse yourself entirely in my mercy with great trust, so that I may pour the bounty of my grace upon your soul. When you approach the confession, and know this, that I myself am watching there for you. I am only hidden by the priest, but I myself act in your soul. Hear the misery of the soul meets the God of mercy. Tell souls that from this fount of mercy, souls draw graces solely with the vessel of trust. If their trust is great, there is no limit to my generosity. The terms of grace in inundate humble souls. The proud remain always in poverty and misery, because my grace turns over from them to humble souls. Well, we say our prayers and we stand up for the Catholic faith as well. When it's under attack, we don't go silent. Not sorry, we speak out. So there we are. Bye now and enjoy the rest of your day. It looks like a nice day. So it does.